Thank you for clicking play to start this presentation. You are watching Solutions to Challenges Made to the Go Fish Global Outreach and Evangelization Concept. The duration of this presentation is shown here. For system questions, suggestions, and retreat requests, please contact us A. through our website, gofishglobal.org, B. by email at info@gofishglobal.org, or C. by telephone at our number in the U.S., 786-344-0952. Challenges and solutions. A favorite question we hear is, what makes you different from any other outreach and evangelization organization? The answer to that question unveils the power of Go Fish Global. Go Fish Global is not a group. It is a dynamic and broad resource. It offers training on outreach and evangelization. It also instructs on how to keep the effort consistent at maximum levels with the broadest coverage possible given the limitations posed by the level of participation. If that is not sufficient, it lists for you outreach and evangelization groups and methods from around the world. Anyone can tap into these resources on our website for free. But wait, there's more. If that does not suffice, we encourage you to develop your own methods and then get them approved by your bishop, pastor, and/or group leader. You might be asking yourself, what about the people we contact? The Go Fish Global concept tends to them. It has designed specialized, dynamic, interesting, fun, profound, multi-feature, welcoming events at the diocesan and parish level to help you receive them with love while impressing them with the beauty and excellence of the Catholic Church. Another feature is its Ministry Finder website. With it, you can quickly find people a home within the church. Follow-up, a key element to successful outreach and evangelization, is also worked into the concept. The idea is to leave them with an unforgettable first impression and then to provide this same quality consistently over their entry transition. Attraction, reception, retention, all with Christ's help. Over the course of the development of the Go Fish Global concept, many people challenged its usefulness. They asked many tough questions that needed to be answered. These challenges needed to have solutions incorporated into our system. This presentation lists for you the most common challenges in the form of questions, with the solution that Go Fish Global developed for them. Those challenges have been divided by topic. The next screen will show you the chapters into which the challenges were divided. Chapters. Chapter 1. Bishop and Pastor Approval and Management. Chapter 2. Outreach and Evangelization Training. Chapter 3. Diocesan, Parish, and Group Structures, the Port and Docks. Chapter 4. What do we do with the people who decide to visit the church? Chapter 5. Go Fish Global is not a group you can join. It's a resource. Chapter 1. Bishop and Pastor Approval and Management. Challenge. Is Go Fish Global approved by our bishop? Solution. The Go Fish Global system must be approved by the local bishop and then by pastors at the parish level as well. Will the bishop be able to manage the outreach and evangelization net created by Go Fish Global across his diocese? Solution. One person plus their team per diocese occupies a role at the diocesan level of the structure to whom the bishop can communicate orders to be applied across his diocese. That person's title is Port Liaison. Challenge. Will the pastors be able to manage the outreach and evangelization net created by Go Fish across their parish? Solution. One person plus their team per parish would occupy a role at the parish level of the structure to whom the pastor can communicate orders to be applied across his parish. The title for those people is Dock Liaison. The dock liaisons might also be contacted by the bishop to relay a message to that parish's pastor, or to provide the dock liaisons a message. So the port liaison and dock liaisons are the points through which the net is controlled by the bishop and pastors respectively. How do you control the content on the website or the way things are done by groups globally? Solution: the content found on the gofishglobal.org website is controlled by the Go Fish Global webmaster. However, the bishop and pastors have the final say regarding what is done within their dioceses and parishes. Chapter 2: Outreach and Evangelization Training. Challenge: what if I am not ready to evangelize? Solution: there are other less challenging roles that you will certainly be able to handle. Some of those roles will even prepare you for evangelization. Those roles will be very important to the success of the effort. Challenge: how do we bring people back to the Catholic Church? The anti-religion propaganda machine that is television, radio, the internet, and most importantly, our local school system is very difficult to overcome. And there are so many people who have left Catholicism and joined non-Catholic Christian churches. Others have left Christianity altogether. And many young people have even been convinced that there is no God. Solution: Go Fish Global has noticed that the primary means of evangelization is for people to sense that Christ's love is alive within the evangelists. While having good answers to their questions can help, especially if done with love, it is undeniable that when they have a personal encounter with Christ in you, they have a difficult time saying no to Him. But you mentioned the anti-religion propaganda machine. One of the most powerful features of Go Fish Global is that it confronts head-on the public school system. Using the Go All Out methods, it sets out to aggressively weaken the effect of the indoctrination being offered at the public schools, from kindergarten through college. Go Fish Global is a formidable and powerful tool. Its goal is global evangelization, and although there are plenty of ways that a person can serve locally in smaller ways within Go Fish Global, it also offers the boldest Christians ways to tackle the seemingly overwhelming propaganda machine. The good news is that most people want the truth. Many who hear it will want to join the effort. It only takes a few people to influence a very large number of people. Jesus Christ started with 12, so changing hearts and saving souls is definitely possible with God's help. Challenge: the average Catholic doesn't even know how to evangelize. How can they learn quickly? Solution: Go Fish Global offers a handful of training presentations and even missionaries who will train you at your location. There are methods that range from the very easy to more difficult ones. You will see on gofishglobal.org that there are 3 training presentations on outreach and evangelization. The full version, a shorter mini version which focuses on the kerygma, and then the micro version which focuses only on inviting people to your event, like a retreat or a group meeting. Challenge: what if those who see the Go Fish training presentations are not interested in using the methods presented? Solution: the gofishglobal.org website has a section where methods from around the world are posted by denomination, country, and diocese. Their contact information appears on the documentation of the methods they posted, so that you can contact them if you have any questions about how to carry out their methods. Challenge: what if those who look into Go Fish Global would like to communicate with other evangelists to compare notes, give each other encouragement, and even to team up for any reason? Solution: on our website, there is a section listing outreach and evangelization teams from around the world by denomination, country, and diocese. In fact, diocesan nets, or the coordinators of those involved in outreach and evangelization within a diocese, can even be listed in that section. Challenge: what if some people or teams of people prefer to use their own methods of evangelization? Solution: Go Fish Global encourages all Christians to use the methods they feel that God would have them use, as long as they are in line with the teachings of the church and okay with your local bishop and pastor. Very rarely would a bishop or pastor be against your making an effort in some way to bring people back to the church. Chapter 3: Diocesan, Parish, and Group Structures, the Port and Docks. Challenge: how do we inspire people to get involved initially when there seems to be so few people doing this? Solution: It is important to note that at any given point, there is already a set of people, no matter how small, that is ready to help. We must begin by inviting those people to join the effort. A good place for them to start would be to view our training presentations. This will help them realize that they can, in fact, do something to bring people into the Catholic Church. Challenge: how can we get the highest number of Catholics within a diocese, parish, or group to perform outreach and evangelization? Solution: start small. Jesus started with only 12 average men. Much can be done once you put your heads together and pray. Go Fish Global offers a plan and helps keep you organized. Go Fish Global is also designed to motivate those not involved through those who do get involved. Challenge: how do we keep people motivated over time? Won't their enthusiasm die out? Solution: Go Fish explains that this is a marathon, not a sprint. It is important for anyone who gets involved to pace themselves. So if the person feels they can only handle one outreach effort per year, then they can start there. Others can do something every 6 months, 3 months, or even monthly. Some will work by seasons. When Go Fish Global began, its founders worked during the spring only. It's up to the individual or group involved. Challenge: who will train the people who are going to be doing the outreach and evangelization? Solution: a team called The Port will be recruited to do various things for a diocese, including outreach and evangelization training. This is ideal because people from across a diocese will get to know each other at the diocesan training sessions and be encouraged by the larger numbers of people involved. The work of training parishioners can be given solely to similar teams called docs, which are recruited to support the outreach and evangelization effort at the parish and group level. So even if the bishop decides not to establish a port at the diocesan level, the docs at the parish level will be training on a monthly basis. Challenge: what about formation? How do our people learn about our faith? Solution: there is a section on our website dedicated solely to training people on their faith. These tools can be used by parishes, groups, or individuals. In fact, one of the main reasons why many leave the church is because they don't really understand what they are defending, let alone how important it is to defend it. The bishop will decide upon the content that is to be used for their diocese. If the Go Fish Global website is insufficient, there are many other resources through which a Catholic can learn the faith. Challenge: how do we keep evangelization consistent throughout the year? Solution: the docs, which are the teams that serve parishes or groups, help all of the outreach and evangelization crews in their respective parishes to carry out the crew-specific schedule that each crew feels is achievable. The different crews will have varying schedules and frequency of efforts. Some of the members of the docs are also in charge of recruiting new evangelists. Challenge: our parish is poor. How can we afford Go Fish Global's training? Solution: Go Fish Global is free. All parishes will be able to access our training presentations, other methods from around the world, videos, pamphlets, and anything else posted on our website by the global community. So even the smallest parish with the smallest budget can have access to professional level materials by simply accessing the gofishglobal.org website. Challenge: how do we inspire new people to join the effort? Solution: there will be those who will just need one invitation to take action. Sometimes it takes time for people within a parish or group to finally say yes to God's calling regarding outreach and evangelization. The system is designed to keep inviting people in as attractive a way as possible to join or start a crew. After joining a crew, they can set up their schedule. Challenge: how do we keep those who do get involved from burning out? Solution: burnout can happen to people if they are not careful. So Go Fish Global cautions against burnout and offers a burnout mechanism which is worked into the port and dock training sessions. In simple terms, everyone involved should be careful not to do more than they are capable of doing. But if they do, there is a mechanism in place to charitably relieve them of their duties. Chapter 4. What do we do with the people who decide to visit the church? Challenge: people who don't go to church need help. but they don't know where to look for it within the church. How do you keep aware of everything that is going on around a diocese so that you can give them the help they need? Solution: one person could never keep up with everything that is being offered around a diocese. That is why Go Fish Global suggests creating a ministry finder website on which one can do searches using numerous indicators simultaneously, like zip code, parish, ministry type, primary language, etc. This tool is extremely important to the Go Fish Global model. Challenge: let's assume that you actually do start to bring people to visit the church. That doesn't mean they will stay. I know of people who have been evangelized, but when they arrived at Mass, there was no one there to welcome them or to guide them to a place within the church they could call home. How do we keep them excited about joining the church? How do we avoid having them land in a church or group that is not prepared to receive them warmly, nor to guide them to the best place for them within a parish or diocese? Solution: Go Fish Global's system has addressed those issues carefully. For one, those who are evangelized are not sent blindly to a church. Periodic welcoming events at the diocesan, parish, or group level have been designed to receive the newcomers in a way that will make them feel loved and accepted. Within those welcoming events, the Ministry Finder website can be used to find every newcomer exactly what they are asking for or seem to need. Searches on that website should be possible by zip code or other postal code, parish, ministry type, and other important search tools. If the Ministry Finder website has not yet been built, a Ministry Finder database can be put together on Excel. And if that is not quite ready, the shippers, which are the people assigned to finding the newcomer a home, can do research to help find the solution that will meet that person's needs. Challenge: who is going to keep up with these new guests? Solution: follow-up is always necessary. The shippers are in charge of follow-up. Retirees and young adults are great for this because they have the time to do it. Of course, anyone is welcome to take on these roles. Well-organized married people, even when they have children, sometimes volunteer as well. Chapter 5. Go Fish Global is not a group you can join. It's a resource. Challenge: how do I join Go Fish Global? Is there a Go Fish Global group near me that I can join? Solution: Go Fish Global is a resource. It is not a group. It is a tool to help a diocese, parish, or group organize itself, get trained, and welcome people they invite to the church. Go Fish Global is not your competitor. It is here to help you grow your group. There is one exception, one way you can join Go Fish, and that is to join the team of people who work with the global headquarters. GFG does not recruit people out of groups, but it will accept people who are recommended by group leaders. The role of GFG headquarters is to spread the Go Fish Global system throughout the world. Most people will not feel called to do this, but it is a role that is available. Anyone interested in joining that team can simply contact us. We require that you have permission from your leader if you are involved with a group. Challenge: what if someone wants to do outreach and evangelization but doesn't really want to be connected to anyone else? Go Fish Global seems to be a network. Solution: that is more than okay. Go Fish Global is aware that some people are just not group-minded. In those cases, they can work on their own. We encourage those people to do things that are approved by the church, and we are grateful that they are taking action to bring people to Jesus Christ. We recommend that they get the approval of the bishop and their pastor before starting, in order to avoid being contacted unexpectedly for an action they took that was not in line with the local clergy. These and other challenging questions have already been worked into the Go Fish Global system. If anything is missing, simply add it. That is, these and other challenging solutions have already been worked into the Go Fish Global system. If anything is missing, simply add it. And send us your ideas so that we can share them with others around the world. The important thing is to get started as soon as possible. Once you get into the system, you will realize that it does not have to be learned all at once. Start small. Learn as you go. Before long, you will be amazed at how God is working with His people across the globe. The church needs our help to spread the good news to all nations, to every corner of the world. Christ needs us to carry out His work. He is personally calling all of us to prayer, to trust in Him, and to action. He is personally calling you right now. It is no accident that you are watching this presentation. Remember, we are his hands, his feet, his mouth, and ears. Yes, we are the body of Christ. With God's help, we can spread the good news of Christ around the globe as he commissioned us to do. Dear friends, it has been a pleasure to share a little bit about this amazing, new, global, ever-evolving, virtual, and in-person community. Let's go fish. For more information, please email us at info@gofishglobal.org. Visit our website, gofishglobal.org, or call our U.S. phone number, 786-344-0952. We look forward to helping you get started. Feel free to contact us now.